If you think your favorite store will always stay open, think again. Right now, many American brands are disappearing faster than people can understand. Think about your last weekend shopping trip at a bright and busy store. Now imagine the same place with dusty doors, faded signs, and an empty parking lot. This is not a faraway future. It is already happening all across the United States today. From shopping malls to grocery stores, almost every type of retail is now struggling. When retail collapses, it shows something deeper about the health of the economy. If even retail, the part most connected to daily life, is falling, what survives? Take Walmart as an example, once seen as unbeatable, now closing stores in many states. If Walmart cannot handle the pressure, what chance do smaller local shops really have? In the first half of 2025, more than 6,000 stores have already closed. Experts say this number may double by the end of the year. That equals the size of about 30 football fields filled with empty stores. Macy's is closing 65 more locations. Walgreens has already shut 500. Joann Fabrics closed all 800 stores. Dollar Tree and Foot Locker are also shrinking, leaving communities without familiar places. Many people say online shopping killed retail, but that is only part of the story. The real reasons are rising costs like rent, wages, and huge losses from theft. Even Walmart admits it loses billions each year because items vanish from the shelves. In small towns, Walmart is more than a supermarket. It is a meeting place and a community center. When it closes, seniors must drive far for milk or medicine. Teenagers lose their first jobs and Main Street fills with "for lease" signs. Ironically, California, the richest state, has lost the most Walmart stores. Being wealthy does not guarantee affordable stores for everyday working people. Wall Street celebrates online profits, while Main Street becomes darker and emptier each day. The economy looks strong on TV, but shopping baskets near your house tell another story. So is this just a normal cycle, or proof the middle class is shrinking? Closures affect more than shopping. They hit the most basic parts of everyday life. Pharmacies are closing everywhere, creating pharmacy deserts in poor and rural neighborhoods. Walgreens plans to close 2,000 more stores by 2027. CVS has already shut over 1,000 stores in just 3 years. For companies, there is no profit, so they leave unprofitable areas behind. For people, this means no local pharmacy. A 70-year-old man cannot drive 30 miles for heart medicine. Parents on night shifts cannot run to a 24-hour store when kids get sick. In one Ohio county, the last pharmacy has airport-sized lines every single day. Unlike airports, many leave empty-handed because their medicine is out of stock. Amazon may deliver in 24 hours, but some neighbors cannot wait that long. We once thought medicine was always safe and always nearby. Now even that is disappearing. If basic needs are vanishing, what will disappear next? Restaurants are also closing across the country. Remember Friday nights at TGI Fridays with burgers, music, and cold beer? Now many of those places are closed forever. TGI Fridays has closed 36 locations. Red Robin lost 70 more. Denny's is shutting over 100 diners. It is not just about fast food or delivery apps. The real problem is prices. A burger with fries now costs $20 or more in many places. A family dinner at Red Robin can easily reach $40 or $50. With high gas, power, and insurance bills, people choose cooking at home. Eating out, once normal, has now become a luxury for many families. An uncle in Texas said his family gave up weekly Red Robin visits. They switched to backyard barbecue, but beef prices made even that a luxury. Casual dining has turned into luxury dining. And luxury dining is now empty. If even burgers are out of reach, what is left for the middle class? It does not stop there. Even banks are disappearing. Banks were once safe places for money. Now branches are closing everywhere in 2025. PNC closed nearly 10% of branches this year alone. Across the nation, signs are coming down and ATMs replace banks. For Wall Street, it means cost cutting. For local people, it means losing their only bridge to the system. Online banking helps check balances, but it cannot approve a loan for your shop. It cannot replace a human banker who understands your family and community. One Pennsylvania town lost its last bank branch this year. Now people drive 40 or 50 miles just to cash paychecks. Once, the only ATM ran out of money before payday weekend. The line of people looked like a financial blackout had hit the town. This is the irony. You can order pizza online, but not easily deposit money or borrow funds. Community trust in banks is gone, replaced by cold apps and chatbots. Is this real progress, or proof that many people are being left behind? Shops are closing. Pharmacies are gone. Banks are disappearing. Yet on TV, the economy is called healthy. Does that sound familiar to you? The truth is clear. Official numbers say things are fine, but everyday life tells another story. The numbers look green on the charts, but your wallet clearly shows red. The government says prices have gone down, but your daily life says otherwise. On the news you hear about low unemployment and a healthy, strong economy. But if retail is strong, why did 76,000 people lose jobs in 2025? That number is almost 3 times higher compared to the year before this one. Why did Fitch lower the retail sector's credit outlook to negative for the year? Why did more stores close than open, leaving so many empty spaces everywhere? Reports from Washington may look nice, but Main Street is clearly in trouble. Electricity bills, gas bills, car insurance, and groceries are the real numbers. Every time you swipe your card at the store, you already see the truth. A man in his 50s worked at Home Depot for several years. He heard the labor market was strong, but next week his hours were cut. He sat in front of the TV watching officials say everything was under control. He laughed bitterly and asked himself, under whose control, because not mine. Kansas City once had a mall filled with people and families every weekend. Now the mall is empty like a stadium after a big sporting event. Meanwhile, Wall Street celebrates higher profits from online retail businesses every single quarter. It feels like you lose your job while they raise glasses of champagne. This economy is strange, because growth for some means loss for many others. The gap between official data and daily life has never been wider before. As the gap grows, it shakes your wallet and your memories of America. The America where you trusted your job and your community is disappearing. Here is the question. Do you believe the TV, or your empty cart? When reality and reports do not match, people usually turn back to memory. To understand today's America, we must remember yesterday's America on Main Street. Do you remember when gas was only $20 to fill your tank? $50 was enough for a barbecue that could feed your whole family. On weekends, families drove to the mall to enjoy time with one another. Kids ran in the food court while parents visited Macy's, Sears, and JCPenney. Not always to buy things, but because the mall was the community space. Main Street was never just for shopping, it was also about social life. It was the place where kids had their first part-time jobs together. It was the place where you met old friends unexpectedly after long years. When retail collapses, the community loses more than jobs, it loses connections too. One uncle told me every Christmas he bought his son a suit at Macy's. That was a special moment of pride and tradition, a memory of family. Now, the new generation only knows Amazon boxes dropped quietly at the door. The shopping experience has become unboxing packages and clicking confirm on screens. In the past, you met friends at the food court with laughter. Now you meet a cardboard box sitting silently outside your door instead. It is a loneliness that no economic report can measure or even describe. This is why I connect retail collapse with the danger of US trade isolation. Because trade is not just products, it is also the blood of communities. If the world learns to live without America, that lifeblood will flow elsewhere. And Main Street, already weak, may stop breathing altogether in the near future. Imagine Kansas farmers losing soybean exports, leaving containers in Long Beach unused. California engineers could lose chip contracts, jobs, and their sense of stability too. The average American will wonder, what did we really gain from the trade wars? Will anyone still want to do business with us in the future? Nostalgia is beautiful, but sadly it cannot save the future of America. Where is the old Main Street, and where will tomorrow's America really go? Retail is not just selling, it is the backbone of working-class America. When retail collapses, the middle class shakes and trembles across the country. In early 2025, 76,000 retail workers were laid off, almost 3 times higher. Big chains are leaving small towns, taking away jobs and opportunities for many. Even Goodwill stores closed because the rent was too expensive for survival. People say adapting to technology is normal, but the reality is different. Retail is the lifeline for millions of middle-aged American workers everywhere. Many work part-time, without college, and with no advanced technical skills. When the store closes, they have no backup job or real plan. That is the hardest blow against the middle class across America today. Imagine a 52-year-old man managing Walgreens his entire life proudly. One day he receives a notice that the store has permanently closed. The job is gone, but the mortgage and bills remain on the table. He does not know programming or fintech, and there is no plan. The impact spreads across the whole town like falling dominoes everywhere. When Walmart closes, schools lose sponsors, teens lose funding, and charities lose venues. One dark store makes the entire town look darker, weaker, and hopeless. Here is the bitter irony. We have 2-day shipping, but no job stability. A package arrives faster than ever, while jobs disappear every single day. The real question is not how many stores will close in America. The question is who will replace retail as the backbone of society. It sounds pessimistic, but this is not truly the end of everything. Retail collapse reminds us that life is changing, but change brings new chances. Maybe the old Main Street is gone, but a new one can rise. Not giant malls, but small shops mixing online and offline together every day. Not food courts, but weekend markets and local community gathering places instead. My advice is simple: support local businesses whenever possible in your area. Every purchase helps keep the neighborhood alive for another day or night. Invest in new skills, because stable retail jobs for life are gone. Learn technology, logistics, and online services to keep yourself safe tomorrow. Stay connected to people around you through BBQs, churches, and community meetings. When the economy fails, strong communities help people survive and stay together. So I ask you, what will your new Main Street look like? A connected community, or just a line of delivery trucks passing through? Please share your thoughts, because your answer could inspire new ideas. Retail is collapsing in front of our eyes across the country today. It is not just stores closing, it is the middle class collapsing too. From Walmart to Macy's to diners, every brick of Main Street is falling. This is not only a story of the past or the present. It is a question about the future and where America is going. What will America look like when carts are empty but reports are green? Tell me your story. Which store near you has closed this year? Do you think this collapse is normal, or is the middle class disappearing? Share your experience in the comments, because your story is the most real. If you found this video useful, please like, subscribe, and turn on the bell. This way we can keep exploring the real stories that big media usually ignores. This video is commentary only and not financial or investment advice. Always do your own research before making important financial or life decisions. Thank you so much for watching and sharing your valuable time with me.